My name is Ian Walsh, and this is the Informed Investor, which is the longer version of the Moment Money Matters, which we put out daily during the week. And today's topic is going to be what are we talking about? We're talking about what makes an aggressive LTV versus not, or makes us look at a property as an aggressive LTV or not in terms of how much we'll lend against a property. A lot of people want to determine how much you'll lend on it. So there's a couple different ways, and different ways different lenders do it. Some lenders say they do it by they wait for the appraisal, it comes back, and we'll go up to this number and so forth. We have relationships. We know our inner market very well. So a lot of it has to do with assessing a few factors. The deal first has to be a deal. So let's say my baseline is, say, 65% on a project, right? Well, if I have a borrower that maybe has experience, great credit score, has done projects, and I've worked with them before, would I feel comfortable going at 65, 66, 67, 68%? Possibly. You know, it depends on the deal, because really when you're analyzing the value on a deal, many times it's subject to the condition that it's going to resell in, and really what's that number. You know, if I have a borrower maybe that's brand new, which is okay, that doesn't have great credit or what have you, you know, I might be a little bit lower in terms of the amount. So instead of 65% of the after repair value, I might be at, say, 60 or 55 or whatever that number may be. It's just a comfort level. So we kind of determine a comfort level that we get into, and relationships are so important to us in this business that that has a lot to do with, and where the market is, what market you're investing in has a lot to do with it too. Some areas are hotter than others. Some areas, you know, are clearly appreciating. Some areas are stable, and you'll never get above a certain number. So all of that is considered. It's considered quickly. I mean, it's not, you know, we determine it within typically the same day as to where we would be. But different things can affect the LTV or the ARV, or, you know, whatever percentage we're putting out at. You know, as to really what we see many times the end value being, and then, you know, assessing a little bit of the risk on the other end of maybe the borrower side. A lot of times I tell people that when I'm looking at an ARV, I don't usually give out ARVs or what I feel they are, because I can maybe potentially call that investment advice. So I don't like to go there. But what I do say is, hey, when you see what number I'm comfortable with in a loan, you can use as code language with, hey, is he around 65%? Well, it's not 65% maybe of the number you thought it was, but is that 65% of what Ian thinks it might be? And that might be my way of saying to you, hey, I think this is worth 250, you think it's worth 300, or I think it's worth 300, you think it's worth 300. Whatever that may be, you can use the numbers that we typically give you as a guideline for how, you know, good the investment may look. So that's a little bit on how we determine, you know, the LTV or the ARVs that we lend at. It's not a true science. So yeah, that's about it. And if you like our videos, you can find us at hardmoneybankers.com. LinkedIn is Ian Walsh. Facebook is Ian Walsh. And the phone number is 215-839-3271. Again, 215-839-3271. Thank you.